What's up, guys? This is the Omni C20 robot vacuum. It's a really popular vacuum, so I wanted to give you guys a full breakdown review of what this thing can do because I know there's a lot of vacuums out there. You might be wondering which one you should get. I'll show you guys it in use. I'll answer some of the questions like, can it pick up dog hair and things like that, and then I'll give you guys my honest review at the end. So let's get in the video. All right, so here's the vacuum up close so you guys can see it, and as you can see, it comes with the robot vacuum itself, and then you also get the base station, which you just plug into the wall, and the base station actually helps to charge up the vacuum so that way it's always full when you're using it. And then you also get these two different sections right here, which I'll go over. You get auto cleaning system. So you get a clean tank, which I'll show you on the top right here. So you get a clean tank and then you get a dirty tank. And what's really nice about this vacuum is that whenever it's full from vacuuming dust or dog hair, things like that, or when it's mopping, it needs to clean itself, it'll actually come back to the base station, it'll empty itself out, and it'll actually clean itself out using the clean water and then emptying it out into the dirty water, which is a really awesome feature because you don't really have to do anything to this. Once you have it here and it starts cleaning, all you have to do is pretty much change the water and then dump out the dust once this actually gets full, which is just really cool in my opinion because you don't really have to do anything. This thing just does it all for you. All right, now as far as changing out the water tanks, you got your clean water tank, your dirty water tank. It's super easy. They're both labeled right here, but to fill up the water tank, all you want to do is just take it out like this. When you take it off, or if something's not right, it'll turn red. But on the side over here, there's this little lip. You just pull this up like this, and then you can fill it up with water. Right now it's full, so it's good. And then to put it back, you just slide it back down. And as you guys can see, there's these little points right here. And that's how the water basically gets down to the vacuum to help clean it. But once you lock it into place, boom, it clips in, it'll turn white. And that's how you know it's ready to go. If it's still red, or if it's a different color, that's how you know that's not put in right. And you gotta make sure that it's on tight in that position. And then the dirty water tank, super easy as well. Same thing, you just clip it off, dump it out with that lever on the side, and then clip it back in. Once it's white, you're good to go. And then something I wanted to mention that's really cool about this vacuum is it does have an app as well. In the app, you can control everything on this vacuum. You can set the different modes, which I'll show you guys a little bit later in this video. And then it also has, videos on there. You can watch videos to learn how to use this. It also comes with a really nice manual that shows you all of that. And there's a QR code to the app and all of that as well. So super easy to set up, super easy to use the app. And I'll show you that here in a little bit. All right, now just going over the vacuum itself. It's a super cool, sleek design. It is really thin, which is nice, which allows it to be able to go under couches and things like that really easily, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit as well. You got your front bumper right here. When you go on the bottom and flip over, you have your sweeper right here. So this helps to sweep the corners, when it goes by corners on the wall. This sweeper, because it sticks out a little bit, it'll help get that, dust in the corner, which is super nice. You have two mops right here as well that are interchangeable or that you can take off and wash. But the vacuum actually does, the home base actually does wash them off as well. But if you did want to wash them, maybe a little bit better, you can take these off and wash them, and you can clip them off like this, and they just clip in, and they're kind of like magnetic as well, which is super nice. And then you have your main, vacuum port right here, which is super nice. And this is anti-tangle as well, which is super nice. If you do have a dog, which we have a dog here, and there's a lot of hair everywhere, and this does a really nice job of cleaning up that dog hair without really getting it tangled up here because of that anti-tangled brush. And as far as the actual suction goes, it has 7,000 pascals of downward, force of suction that allows you to pretty much clean up, everything in your house, chips, dust, things like that. And another cool feature is it actually does have carpet detection. So once this thing goes on carpet, what it'll actually do is it'll actually lift up these mops, which is nice, and it'll allow you to go over carpet without, getting the mops all over it. So that way it's just using the vacuum and not the mops, which I think is a really cool feature as well. It can actually detect when it goes on carpet and when it's on regular floor. And through the app as well, you can actually switch between just vacuum mode, or you can just do mop mode, or you can do both at the same time. So you can switch all of that in the app, which is super nice. And it actually wets the mops for you. So that way, when it's actually cleaning and there's a mess that needs to come off, it needs some water, these mops will actually be wet and it'll allow you to clean that a lot better. You have these two big wheels right here, which is nice for going over carpet and things like that. And then you have this wheel on the top right here, which allows you to be able to rotate 360 degrees. And one thing I want to mention about this vacuum is it is super smooth. It's really fast, which you'll see later in the video as well. But yeah, it just moves really fast and smooth, which is nice because, it allows you to be able to clean, quite a bit faster once it's doing the lines and cleaning your house. It allows it to just clean a little bit faster. And then right here on the top of the vacuum, you have your on button, you have your home button right here, or your power and your home button. You don't really need to turn it on if it's already plugged into the base station, because once you just turn it on your app, or whatever schedule you put it on, it'll automatically just turn on itself. But let's say you do have the vacuum, away from the base station, then you can click that to turn it on. And then you have this home button right here. If you just want the vacuum to go home, go to the base station, you can click that. Then the vacuum automatically sense where the base station is and it'll just go home. Right here, you also have a sensor on the vacuum, and it uses a static LiDAR sensing, which is super nice because it allows it to go under furniture really well. So if you have your couch or your bed, things like that, some other robot vacuums won't go under the couch. This, because it has a sensor, it allows it to go under smaller furniture, and that's why it has kind of a thin design as well to help it do that. And then it also has this bumper right here, and it has the iPath navigation sensor system, which also just helps it navigate more and be able to map out your house, objects that are in the way, and to navigate back to the base station as well. And I'll say, after having this for a while, it does work super well with that. It is able to map out your entire house, which is nice, and it knows exactly how to get back to the base station. And it's really cool to see in the app, which I'll show you guys in a sec. And then on the back right here, you also have your other sensors, which also help to map out the house and everything. And here's just a look at the app. So it'll have all of your different devices. You can connect whatever device you have. Right here, I have the robot vacuum. So you just go here, you click enter, and then it'll automatically connect to the app. And this is actually the map of the area that I've had it cleaned before. So you got your dining room, kitchen, living room, and you could label all of it. It separates it into different rooms. And as you guys can see, it has the entire thing mapped out, which is pretty awesome. And one thing that's actually really cool too is while the vacuum's actually cleaning, as you can see, it shows the base station, the vacuum right here. It'll actually show a live feed of where the vacuum is and what it's cleaned so far. So that way you know exactly what it's cleaned. If it missed a spot, which if it hasn't mapped out, it won't, but it shouldn't. But if it were to miss a spot or something like that, you can actually make it go back to there. And you can actually go to individual rooms if you want right here, and you can click on a room and have it clean that specific room if you want. So you can set the different patterns that you want it. You can set different zones as well. So if you have like a specific mess in your house, in a certain part of your house, you can actually design out a certain section. You can make the vacuum go exactly to that section and clean that whole section up, which is really cool. And then you can also exclude sections as well if you have something in your house, like if you set a chair right here, or you set something, you have your dog over here or something, and you don't want the vacuum to clean over there, you can also exclude those parts of your house. So that way your vacuum doesn't clean that part. And you can edit the map as well if you want. You can set up different parts. There's stairs over here. That's why it's not cleaning this part. But you can edit the map if you want. You can change the name. Like these are the parts right here. You can divide it. You can merge a section. You can name your room. You can do a no-go zone. So you can do that all right here once you go to edit map. Then you can actually, once you already have a zone, you can actually add another zone if you want and just move it around or delete it. And then when you want to clean that spot, you just click start and it will go to that spot. In the app, you can also go here to the top right-hand corner. You can go to all of your settings, and you can go to carpet cleaning settings. You can adjust it if you want. You can do vacuum only, carpet avoidance. You can turn that on if you want. You can go back here and go to schedules. So you can set scheduled times throughout the day to actually make your vacuum turn on. You can set your base station settings. So auto drying, you can turn everything on. Drying duration, 4 hours. You can set your mop washing frequencies or how much you want it to actually clean your mops while you're cleaning. You can set your drying duration. You can set your auto empty feature for how much you want it to actually empty out the dust, stuff like that. If you have pets that have hair and stuff like that, you can switch it to high if you want. I just keep mine at medium, but you can adjust that as well. And then you can also change the voice settings, because once, when the vacuum goes or you replace a mop or something like that, it'll speak, it'll say some things, and you can change the voice of it, the language, the voice of it as well, which is pretty cool. And then you can just change a bunch of different settings as well. You can put on child lock, auto return cleaning, do not disturb, and you can switch, the area unit settings. There's just a bunch of different settings that you can change as well, which is pretty awesome. And then right here, if you click base station, you can also just manually, empty the dust, wash your mop, or dry your mop right here. And you can start it just by clicking the button through the app as well. All right, so now I'll just show you guys how it works. So you just click start like this. You can pause it. You can click go home at any time if you want. And then you can actually go right here and click mode. And as you guys can see, the vacuum just left. You can click mode. You can do vacuum only, vacuum and mop only. So right now I'll just do vacuum only. And here, once it gets out of the base station, it's going to sense where it's at. And then it's going to start cleaning, and you'll actually see it right here. So in the app, as you guys can see, it's left, and it'll actually show it start cleaning. And now what it's going to do is it's just going to start going around the boundary first. So it goes room by room. So it'll do the dining room first, and it'll just go all the way on the outside around the dining room, and then it'll clean all the space in the middle as well. So it is really nice because it lays out, as you can see, it's going around the corners right now, and it's going to lay out that boundary all on its own, which is pretty awesome. So here it is. It's able to map around this island completely. It knows where it's at. It's sensing it. And it is really nice because it really goes up to the edge of it as well. Like, it's not just it doesn't really leave any space. It goes all the way up to the edge. Now it's cleaning around the chair because it knows it's there as well. And then it's going to go up to the edge of the dining room design. And as you guys can see in the app, it's showing the line where it's actually cleaned so far. Now it's cleaning all along the wall. And as you guys can see, it has that little like bristle right here that's able to clean out, you know, the edges of the wall, so you can get those edges as well. Here it is getting the corner as well. As you can see, that little bristle right there is able to help get that corner and get the sides while it's cleaning along the wall. All right, now that it made the whole loop, now it's actually going to start cleaning in between. So it's sensing again right here. It just made it all the way back. It did the full loop of this room. And now let's see what happens. Now it's going to go right here to the beginning, and it's going to start doing lines all the way throughout the whole thing. So here we go. Look at how fast it is. Super fast, super smooth. And now it's going to start cleaning all the in-between as well. It's just going to do lines back and forth, which is super nice. Hey, my dog's in the way. It stopped for a second. And now it's going to keep going again as well. All right, so here it is again. And now it's just going to keep doing those lines all the way across until this whole section is all clean. It's moving over. Now it's going to do another line through. It's just going to keep going through until basically it cleans the entire area, which is super awesome. All right, and then now I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is for this thing to navigate around furniture. As you can see, there's a leg right there, and it actually just navigated around it. And then now it's actually going to clean under the couch as well, as you can see right here. So it can sense the route. Even if the couch is in the way, it knows that it can go underneath it, and it has those sensors to be able to know, you know, where to go. And even if there is, you know, the legs on the couch, it can go around those as well. And it's just going to continue cleaning until the room is done, like the couch isn't even there, which is just awesome. And here's just a quick update. As you can see, now it is cleaned basically the whole dining room, and it has the map of all that it's cleaned, which is pretty awesome that it updates in real time. And now it's moved over to the kitchen, and you can see it's starting to clean there now too. Now that you guys saw that though, I just want to show you guys some of the different modes. So now I'll do vacuum and mop mode. So I'll click that, and you can actually adjust the suction. You can do standard, turbo, or max suction. The battery level is obviously going to be drained a little bit faster if it's in the standard mode. But since it's already fully charged, it shouldn't be a problem at all. I'm going to switch it to the standard mode right here. And then water level, you can adjust it as well. If you want to make a lot more water come out while it's mopping, or less, you can adjust that while it's mopping as well. And now what it's going to do, since I clicked the mop mode, is it's actually going to go home, and it's going to clean out those mops so that way they're nice and clean before it starts going. And then they'll start actually mopping the floor. And this is what the actual inside of the base station looks like. I just wanted to show you guys. You have these different sections right here where the water can come out and the water can suck up, so that way you can clean out the vacuum. And then you have these holes up here as well, where it actually can take out the dust and everything, you know, when the vacuum actually cleans stuff. All right, now that I turn that on, now it's actually mopping. And as you guys can see, it's mopping and actually vacuuming at the same time. And now it's doing the kitchen area. Here we go. And I don't know if you guys can tell right there, the floor is a little bit wet because it's actually mopping up the floor and getting it wet. And it's mopping up those messes. And now it's actually going around the kitchen area, and it's going to map out the kitchen area, and then it's going to do all the area in between as well. And then here it is mopping the spaces in between now that it's already done the border. So it does the border first, and then now it's going to fill in all those lines. That way it cleans everything, and you can see it all in the app like I showed before. And look at how fast it's going. I mean, pretty awesome actually how fast it goes. And then it's just going to keep going back and forth until it cleans all the space that you set it at. All right, now I just wanted to show you guys a little test with dog hair. I know that's a big question. Does it actually clean dog hair? And it does actually clean dog hair really well. It has an anti-tangle function in the vacuum that allows it to not tangle very easily. And, you know, I have a dog, a golden retriever, that sheds a lot. And so this thing is awesome to be able to clean that up. And as you guys can see right here, it goes over it and it sucks it up, no problem. That was kind of a pretty big wad of hair, so it did kind of push the hair forward at first, but then once it was able to get on top of the hair, then it was able to suck it up, no problem. And yeah, it works really good for dog hair. All right, and then for the next test, I just want to show you guys some chips right here. So I'll lay these chips on the ground if you were to spill a mess or something like that, and we'll see if it can pick it up. All right, here it is right here. Let's see what happens. Here's the first pass. Looks like it got it up pretty good. Now let's turn it around. Here we go. Boom. All right, got some more. And now it's just going to keep going over it until all the chips are gone. It's pretty awesome. This is actually in manual mode, so I'm actually driving it right now. But, you know, if the mess was on the ground and it was just on its normal track, it would just keep going on the normal track until it fills in all the space and basically cleans up all the mess in the way pretty much. But if you do have a mess like this, I would recommend just doing it in manual mode. Then you can just, you know, control it over there. Otherwise, it's just going to go in its set path, and it should get all the mess, but sometimes there can be crumbs left over. So if you go in manual mode, then you can just pick it up. And as you can see, it picks everything up, no problem at all. Looks like there's one last crumb right there. So we're going to turn it around, and you'll see that it'll pick it up, no problem as well. Here we go. Come on. There you go. So yeah, it picks up chips and crumbs, no problem at all. All right, and I just wanted to actually show you guys the manual mode so you can see. As you can see, you have this little controller right here. It's kind of like you're playing a video game, and you can actually completely move the vacuum around if you want to as well. If you don't want it to go, you know, in the path, in the automatic path, you can actually just clean manually with this as well, which is also a super nice feature, you know, if you have big messes and stuff like that and you want to hit a specific spot. All right, so as far as my review goes, I think it's an awesome vacuum. It does pretty much everything, you know, mops, vacuums. You can control everything through the app. You can go, you know, outside. You can go to the grocery store, whatever. You can turn this thing on, and it'll just start cleaning automatically for you. Super awesome. I will say there's a lot of videos online of this thing cleaning up ketchup and like sauces and stuff like that. I would not recommend doing that. You know, I would recommend just keeping this to, you know, dog hair and dust and the basic stuff on the ground. But if you spill like sauce on the ground, I would just clean that up yourself. This can clean that, but it's just going to make it a lot dirtier. And you're going to have to clean it out. It's not going to clean all that like ketchup and sauce and stuff like that on its own. You'll have to clean that out, you know, and it's just going to make the vacuum a lot dirtier. So I wouldn't recommend doing sauces. But other than that, this thing's awesome. I love how it has the base station with the clean water tank, and it just cleans it off for you. You know, it runs the mops and helps clean them off. So that way for next time, this thing's ready to go, and it can just clean your house for you, which is pretty awesome. And then when it does need to be filled, it'll let you know in the app as well. And you can just dump out that dirty water tank, fill it up with water. That's all you have to do pretty much. And then right here as well, you have your dustbin. I forgot to mention that actually. And you just have to, you know, dump this out, dump the dust out every once in a while, and you're good to go. So that's pretty much it. So not a lot of maintenance required. The app's easy. There's a lot of help as well with the manual and things like that. So if you guys are looking for a robot vacuum, definitely recommend checking this out. Awesome option in my opinion.